He was once a top naval official. Now, James Daniel Howard faces child pornography charges.
You know, as important as he was, the things he's done, it's something else. It's really unbelievable.
Only on 7 tonight, how this once high-profile official ended up in custody and why he's now out on bond. James Daniel Howard is a former undersecretary of the Navy. Fairfax County Police arrested him on charges of child pornography.
He was also once a special assistant to President Ronald Reagan. Now he's out on bond waiting for his trial. Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Jeff Goldberg is live in Fairfax for the story you will see only on 7. Jeff.
Attaché and the women.
21 years of government service are far too many to list. In fact, just 2 years ago, the Virginia legislature ordered a commendation honoring Howard's service. Now, this 69-year-old man is facing charges for felony child pornography. In the small town of Clifton, there is a sense of disgust. One of their own would be accused of such awful crimes.
I think anybody would be repulsed by something like that.
But as Tom Peterson points out, the charges are awful no matter where you are, especially against someone who once served in the top levels of the U.S. government.
Anybody in positions of leadership are held to a higher standard.
According to court records, it was on August 25th and 27th of last year that James Howard, known as J. Daniel Howard during his time in service, committed the crimes. On January 15th of this year, he was arrested, charged with 2 counts of possession of child pornography and 2 counts of copying, selling, or transmitting child pornography, all felonies. Among items of discovery listed after the arrest, a suicide note.
You'd expect him to act a lot better than he is, and then, to behave better and not really do the things he'd done.
Howard served as special assistant to President Reagan from 1986 to 88, assistant secretary of defense in 88 and 89, where he was Pentagon spokesman, and as undersecretary of the Navy from 1989 to 1993. We went looking for Howard at his stately home on Clifton Road, but no one answered.
I think there's probably a lot more of it than we realize. It's sad.
I guess anybody's capable of it.
Howard was released from the Fairfax County Jail back in January on $20,000 bond. I spoke briefly today with his attorney, who did not want to comment publicly. Howard's trial is set to begin on June 4th. Live in Fairfax, Jeff Goldberg, ABC 7 News.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Now, when he was acting Navy Secretary back in 1992, Howard ordered a mandatory 1-day training on sexual harassment rules, saying that he wanted to get rid of the, quote, hard drinking, skirt chasing, anything goes philosophy. Jeff will be back at 6 with more on this case against Howard.